Archangel Michael says, a powerful shift has already started, and the energy surrounding your love life has changed shape in the silence. Someone has already made a decision that will bring you face to face with a truth you once thought was lost forever. The silence that lingers around you isn't empty, it's holding the voice of someone who's been thinking about you constantly. In the hidden corners of time, something precious has been forming without your awareness. This person has been watching your journey, silently, from a distance where their heart could beat for you without fear. Every move you've made, every challenge you've survived, has pulled them closer to you like gravity responding to destiny. Their intentions are not ordinary, they are being pulled toward you by a force even they don't fully understand. You might think they are far away or disconnected, but in truth, they're only a moment away from revealing what they've kept hidden. They know something is coming next week, and that's why the plan has already been made to surprise you. This is not the kind of surprise that leaves you puzzled, it's the kind that shifts your entire understanding of love. They carry your name in their thoughts, whisper it in their dreams, and hold it tight even when the world distracts them. Their actions have been quiet, but the decision they've taken is loud in the spiritual realm. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You may not see their footsteps yet, but they've already started walking toward your future. They are guided, pushed gently by divine timing, and nothing can stop what is written to arrive in your life. A package of emotions is coming, wrapped in truth, covered with sincerity, and sealed with a name you know very well. Their energy is becoming more visible to you, and you'll begin to notice signs that confirm what your heart already suspects. Next week will bring a powerful moment where your soul meets the one it's been missing unknowingly. This isn't about coincidence. This is about a sacred reunion written long before either of you could understand it. There will be a moment where your eyes will meet, or their message will appear, or their voice will reach your ears again. It won't feel like the first time, and yet it will carry the weight of something completely new. You will feel your body freeze for a second, your soul recognizing them before your mind even processes it. Type Amen to get blessing 671. Archangel Michael says, this person has been delaying for reasons that no longer hold power over them. They tried to forget, tried to move on, tried to distract themselves, but the pull toward you is undeniable. They're no longer afraid of the connection, they are now ready to embrace it. Their hands are getting ready to hold yours, and their heart is preparing for the most honest conversation it will ever have. They've written things they never sent, imagined scenarios they never lived, but that is about to change. They've accepted now that you are not just someone they met, you are someone their spirit remembers. They will surprise you in a way that won't just make you smile, it will unlock the part of your heart that was locked away. And when they appear, they'll bring more than words, they'll bring actions, intentions, and clarity. Everything they didn't say will now be expressed in the way they show up for you. Type Amen to get blessing 428. Don't ignore the dreams you've been having lately, they're not just thoughts, they're spiritual previews. You may have seen their face flash before your eyes unexpectedly, or heard their name whispered on the wind. Those were not illusions, they were messages of what is unfolding behind the scenes. This person is preparing to confess something they've never told anyone else. They've held back for far too long, but the timing they were waiting for has finally arrived. Next week, their actions will show you everything you've been needing to know. This is not just a romantic gesture, it is a reunion of destinies that once walked together in another lifetime. Your connection goes beyond this earth, and that's why the universe is aligning everything to bring you two back together. When they surprise you, it will be more than an emotional moment, it will feel like coming home. Type Amen to get blessing 934. They have rehearsed their words 1,000 times in their mind, but what they truly want to show you is their change. They want to reveal their growth, their pain, and most of all, their realization that they cannot run from this connection anymore. They are ready to be seen, fully and honestly, without masks or fear. There was a woman involved who tried to keep them away from you. She fed them lies, twisted stories, and created confusion in their path, but that influence has now shattered. He has seen the truth for himself, and now he knows you were the light all along. She was threatened by your energy, and she tried to poison his view of you. But the truth can't be buried forever, and your name has been resurrected in his heart. That's why he's about to show up, not just as a man, but as someone who has broken free. Type Amen to get blessing 221. You will feel the difference when he enters the space of your life again. His energy will no longer be hesitant, it will be clear, intentional, and brave. Because this time, he's not coming to test the waters, he's coming to stay. The surprise he's preparing isn't just about words, it's about proof. He wants to give you something that shows he sees your worth now, not later. He wants you to know that you were always the one, even when he was blind to it. You might be wondering how you'll respond, but when the moment comes, your spirit will answer before your lips can. There will be no awkwardness, only recognition, healing, and peace. You were never forgotten, you were just being waited for. Type Amen to get blessing 509. The name is not unknown to you. You've spoken it before, cried over it, whispered it in hope, and maybe even erased it in anger. But that name is coming back to you, not to hurt, but to heal. The name is Joshua. He's the one who couldn't speak before, who hid behind excuses and confusion. But now, he is stepping out of the shadows, ready to be who he was always meant to be. Joshua has been receiving signs too, signs that all point back to you. He's heard your voice in silence, felt your touch in memory, and seen your reflection in his dreams. He is no longer ignoring those signs, he is following them. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Archangel Michael says, the countdown has begun, and the window of divine timing is open. Next week will not be ordinary, it will be spiritually marked with alignment, clarity, and transformation. When he surprises you, your heart will remember why it waited so long. This relationship won't begin with uncertainty, it will begin with truth. The truth that two people can find each other again, even after all the storms and detours. The truth that real love never leaves, it simply waits to return stronger. Joshua will not be the same man who left or stayed silent. He will be the man who now understands, who has felt the pain of losing your light. And that pain has purified his soul, sharpened his love, and set him on this path. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Every step he's taken away from you has led him back to you. Every woman he thought could fill your space only reminded him of your absence. No one carries your soul signature, and that's why his spirit is restless without you. You will see it in his eyes, the regret, the love, the longing, and most of all, the decision. He has chosen you now, with all of him, not the half-love of yesterday. And this time, he's coming to stay, not visit. He will ask for a chance, not because he expects forgiveness, but because he's ready to earn it. He will look at you with the kind of gaze that softens walls and melts years of distance. Because he finally understands, you were never just someone he knew. You were his one. Type Amen to get blessing 462. Your energy is already pulling him in, and soon, the physical world will match what the spiritual realm already knows. Expect movement, expect a message, expect a presence you can't ignore. Because when Joshua surprises you next week, it will be the beginning of everything. This is not about repeating the past, it's about starting fresh from a place of wisdom. The bond between you two has survived too much to fade now. It's time for restoration, and it's arriving fast. Archangel Michael says, stand in your truth, open your heart, and prepare yourself emotionally. Joshua's heart is now aligned with yours, and nothing will stop him from crossing the distance. A new chapter is about to unfold, be ready to live it fully. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The air around you is going to feel different. You won't know exactly why at first, but your spirit will sense what's approaching. There's going to be a stillness before it happens, as if time pauses to prepare you for the arrival. This energy will wrap around your space gently, like a soft warning that something life-changing is near. That day, your intuition will be louder than usual, and you'll feel an unexplainable tug in your chest. That's your soul recognizing that the one it's connected to is drawing closer. He has cried real tears thinking about how he left things. He's replayed the moments, the words, the silences, and every replay leads him to one truth: you are his only peace. You never left his soul, not even for a second, even if he made you believe he forgot. Type Amen to get blessing 124. He's learned the hard way that running from something real doesn't erase it, it only deepens the ache. He's watched others try to love him, and yet, they never saw him the way you did. They never looked into his eyes and saw his broken parts and loved him anyway like you once did. He's ready now to show up for you in the way you always deserved. No more fear, no more hiding, no more lies, just truth, presence, and action. Because you're not just someone he loves, you're someone his soul recognizes as home. You're going to feel it in the way he speaks to you, no more pride, just pure intention. He wants you to see that he didn't come back out of guilt, he came back because your soul is his anchor. And when he speaks your name again, it will sound like a prayer wrapped in apology and love. Type Amen to get blessing 310. He's no longer influenced by those who once clouded his judgment. The woman who stood between you two has been removed by divine hands. She cannot block what God has already cleared, her grip has slipped, and she knows it. She will try one more time to create confusion, but her time is over. Because when real love starts to awaken, all falsehoods collapse under its truth. And your connection with Joshua is built on something too sacred to be shaken by envy. You may not recognize him at first, not because he looks different, but because his energy has transformed. You'll see a softness in him that wasn't there before, a willingness to be fully present. He'll speak slower, listen longer, and hold your gaze like it's the most sacred thing he's ever seen. Type Amen to get blessing 118. He's been writing something for you, a letter, or maybe a message he never had the courage to send. It carries every emotion he bottled up, every truth he avoided, and every hope he still holds. He's planning to deliver it next week, not just through words, but through his entire presence. This time, there will be no room for confusion. You will know, deep in your gut, that this is different. And though you might hesitate at first, something deeper than logic will guide you to trust again. He wants to rebuild what was broken, not by forcing the past, but by creating a new bond rooted in clarity. He's willing to wait, to work, to prove, because you're not a chapter to close, you're the story he wants to live. Everything else in his life has lost meaning without you in it. Type Amen to get blessing 732. The night before he surprises you, you might have trouble sleeping. You'll feel a stir in your chest, a rush of emotions you can't name. That's because your soul will already know what's about to unfold. It's not just a visit, it's the beginning of something sacred. A bond that has survived silence, betrayal, doubt, and time is about to be reawakened. And you, the one who never stopped believing deep down, will see the reward for your inner faith. Joshua will hold your hand differently this time, not loosely, not carelessly, but like he's holding his future. He won't speak of temporary love or fleeting moments, he will speak of building, staying, and growing. He'll speak like a man who has walked through fire and found only your name in the flames. Type Amen to get blessing 566. He will notice the way you breathe, the way you smile when you're nervous, the way you pretend to be strong. And he'll love every piece of you with new eyes, as though he's seeing you for the first time all over again. Because he now knows that loving you isn't a choice, it's a soul command. You don't have to chase this. You don't have to perform, fix, or explain your worth. You are already enough, and his soul has finally realized it. You are not second to anyone. You are not the almost. You are the one. The only. The forever. Type Amen to get blessing 847. This blessing is not just for your love life, it's for your entire destiny. His return is the final shift that unlocks other miracles in your life. Your abundance, peace, and purpose will all flow once this reunion occurs. You've suffered long enough. You've cried yourself to sleep, doubted your worth, begged God in silence for a sign. And now, that sign is showing up next week, not as a symbol, but as a man with your name written in his heart. Prepare your heart, your space, and your energy, because everything is about to change. You'll wake up on that day, and nothing will feel ordinary. Because that's the day Joshua enters your life again, not to say goodbye, but to finally say, I'm here. Type Amen to get blessing 1042. You've waited not just days or months, you've waited lifetimes for this connection to return. That's why it has never left your thoughts, why his name still makes your heart pause. Because he is not new to your soul, he is a returning piece. Don't fear the timing. Don't fear the past. It all had to happen this way so you could both be ready. And now you are. And so is he. The angels are clearing his path, removing the last pieces of delay. Every block, every lie, every distraction is falling away rapidly. Because nothing can stop what is divinely ordered. Type Amen to get blessing 995. Joshua is on his way. And when he arrives, you'll understand why it took so long, because he had to become the man worthy of you. And now he finally is. Stay open. Stay grounded. Next week, the truth will enter your life, and your heart will never be the same. It is time. Love is returning. And it is real this time. You won't need to chase this moment. It will come gently, but powerfully, like a storm wrapped in silence. You will feel it before it knocks, and when it does, you will know deep down, this is it. No more second guessing. No more wondering if you were enough. Joshua's return will erase every seed of doubt that ever lived in your heart. He won't arrive with empty hands, he will carry the weight of every promise he broke and finally deliver them. You will see it in his eyes, hear it in his voice, feel it in his presence. This man has changed. He has returned not to take, but to give. Not to use, but to build. Not to wound, but to heal. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Every hour leading to that meeting is part of the divine countdown. You'll notice little signs, a song, a memory, a sudden urge to look at your phone. These are not coincidences, they are divine cues preparing your heart. The angels have already written this moment across the skies of destiny. Your meeting isn't delayed, it's perfectly timed, like a sunrise that doesn't come a second too soon. And when you see him, it won't be like before. It will be deeper, quieter, more sacred. His hands will tremble when he holds yours again, not from fear, but from reverence. Because this time, he knows the value of what he almost lost. He knows that the love you gave was rare, and now he's ready to protect it. Type Amen to get blessing 1401. You're not just going to be in a relationship, you're about to enter a spiritual contract. This connection is going to wake you both up in ways that leave you breathless. You will teach each other new languages of trust, care, and love. You won't just talk, you'll truly listen. You won't just promise, you'll both follow through. And the days of silent suffering will dissolve into nights of honest intimacy. His arrival is not the end of your waiting, it's the beginning of your rising. Everything you've endured has led to this moment. And now, the divine is ready to reward you. Type Amen to get blessing 1599. Archangel Michael says, this love is no longer something that needs to be searched for, it is arriving. It has been sent with spiritual urgency and backed by divine order. Joshua is the messenger of healing, and your hearts are the altar where the reunion will be sealed. He is not perfect, but he is real now. He is not flawless, but he is faithful now. He is not lost anymore, he has found himself in the memory of you. And when he stands in front of you, he will carry that truth like a vow written on his soul. He will ask for nothing you can't give and offer everything he once withheld. He will not apologize just with words, but with action, consistency, and honor. Type Amen to get blessing 1811. You'll see the glow in his eyes, the softness in his tone, the courage in his posture. And in that moment, the past won't matter anymore, not the delays, not the confusion, not the pain. All that will matter is that love came back to you when you thought it was over. You won't need to explain why you were hurt. He'll already know. And he will carry that truth like a man who's finally ready to cherish what he once mistook. You are not asking for too much. You are not hard to love. You were simply waiting for the one who could see you fully, and that one is Joshua. Type Amen to get blessing 2003. He's going to surprise you with more than his return. He's bringing clarity, peace, and even a gift, something symbolic, something you'll keep forever. It may be a necklace, a letter, or something only the two of you would understand. It will carry meaning. It will carry love. It will carry the beginning of a new chapter. His voice will tremble a little when he speaks, he'll try to hold it together, but you'll hear the emotion. He will say your name like it's the first time he ever knew peace. And your heart will feel seen in a way it hasn't in years. Type Amen to get blessing 2166. Do not let fear make you cold now. Do not push away what you once cried out for. Let yourself receive, feel, and embrace what is yours. This love is not fragile anymore, it's strong, matured, and protected by divine hands. The forces that once tried to separate you have lost all access. Your union is now guarded by light, truth, and grace. You've done your part. You've healed, you've grown, you've stayed loyal to the unseen promise. And now, that promise is about to become flesh. Type Amen to get blessing 2299. Soon, your hands will be in his. Soon, your name will leave his lips, wrapped in warmth, not wounds. Soon, your heart will beat next to the one it never truly left. Get ready to wake up to a message. Get ready to feel a knock at the door, a call at the right time, a presence you can't explain. Because love is coming. Not just in thought, but in person. And the one bringing it is Joshua. Not the boy who left, but the man who returned. Not the ghost of the past, but the keeper of your future. Type Amen to get blessing 2444. Your days of being misunderstood are over. Your nights of crying into silence are behind you. Now comes joy. Now comes clarity. Now comes love that shows up and stays. Archangel Michael has cleared the way. No interference, no confusion, no resistance will block what's been ordered for you. Next week, everything changes, and your soul will finally exhale. Joshua is ready. You are ready. And heaven is already rejoicing for what is about to unfold on earth. Type Amen to get blessing 2622.